Good morning, Gladiators, and welcome back. Today is Friday, April 24th. We hope that you ended your third quarter on a strong note and hope you're ready for the fourth quarter to come. Now, that's not the only new thing this week. Let's take a look at the weather. Let's hear it, Christian.
Thanks, Charlie. What's up, Northwood community? Christian Estrada here with the weather. Today, we're in for thunderstorms. As for the temperature, the high will be 60 degrees and the low will be 51 degrees. This weekend, we're in store for cloudy skies with occasional showers and even more thunderstorms. The high should be 62 degrees and the low should be 43 degrees. Looking forward towards next week, the weather will look relatively the same with partly cloudy skies and on-again, off-again showers. The temperature for the week should range from the high 40s to the low 60s. That's all for the weather, Gladiators. Stay safe, stay home, and stay dry.
Thanks, Christian. Now, for those of you that might not have all the time in the world, places to be and people to see in a social distancing time, we moved the current events segment up to the front of the show so you could watch it. Take it away, Layla.
Thanks, Charlie. In the past 5 weeks, over 26 million Americans have filed for unemployment benefits. Earlier this week, the Senate passed a $480 billion relief package to help small businesses and hospitals and expand COVID-19 testing. President Trump is expected to sign the legislation once the House passes it. As of April 13th, there are over 2.6 million cases of COVID-19 worldwide, with over 800,000 of those cases in the United States. Maryland has over 14,000 cases and has 631 deaths from COVID-19. Maryland's Governor Larry Hogan announced on April 20th that the state had acquired 500,000 COVID-19 test kits from South Korea's Lab Genomics. In other Maryland news, the primary elections have been moved to June 2nd. Ballots will be in the mail by mid-May. To register to vote or for more information, go to elections.maryland.gov. That's the news. Back to you, Charlie.
Thanks, Layla. Now let's focus on some county-level news with Chelsea.
MCPS will be implementing a pass-incomplete grading system for marking period 4 in order to avoid negatively affecting those who are experiencing difficulties due to the pandemic. They believe that this system will ensure fairness and equity for all students. MCPS will be providing more information in the coming weeks. As of now, grades for marking period 3 will still follow the traditional letter grade system. Back to you, Charlie.
Did you finish your assignments for this week? You have until Sunday to turn them in. Let's look ahead to next week's schedule. Please note, next Tuesday, April 28th, will be an instructional day since Maryland's elections have been pushed to June. Any questions, please check in with your teachers or administrators. It's Administrative Professionals Week. You might not realize it, but these professionals help our school run, from the front office to the counseling office to the business office to the career center, and attendance, and MC Squared. WNHS would like to give a huge shout out to these wonderful staff members who make our school a better place to be. Northwood English teacher Mr. Fox is hosting a reading group Monday nights at 8 p.m. over Zoom. If you're interested, join the Google Classroom or contact Mr. Fox via email. They will be reading the book A Small Place by Jamaica Kincaid, about Kincaid's experience growing up in Antigua. And now back to Christian with some information regarding student government elections for the next school year.
Hey everyone, SGA Elections are coming up quick, so let's run down who's running for what. Starting off with the class of 2023, Haley Clark is running for the class presidency. Next up, we have the class of 2022. We have Alexandra Leduca and Simone Luthra both running to be class vice president. As for the class presidency, Elon Atlaw is running unopposed. And finally, for the future senior class, the class of 2021, we have both Heidi Karmas and Jana Rosetti hoping to serve as class vice president. Now for the class presidency, get ready, Gladiators, because there are a whopping 6 candidates vying for the position. And the candidates include Aaliyah Brandon, Latu Tierney, Ellen Tecca, Sinise Ramirez, Elizabeth Sampson, and Serena Marquez. Good luck to all those running for class office. And now for executive school-wide offices. Starting off with the treasurer, we have Lucy Mika Moore running unopposed. For the secretary's office, we have candidates Anaya Bobo and Thea War. The vice presidential candidates include Abigail Leibowitz and Carter Macheno. Finally, for the executive presidency, Christian Estrada, that would be me, is running unopposed. Students, check your MCPS emails for access to the ballot, which will be open from April 24th to April 29th. Keep in mind that you need to be signed into your MCPS Gmail account in order to access the ballot. That's all for upcoming SGA elections. Till next time, gladiators.
Thanks, Christian. At the end of the show, we will have campaign videos from several of the students running. You can also find it on our YouTube channel. Now, let's go over to MCR's President-elect, Lena, with some information about the upcoming SMOB elections.
Hey Northwood, my name is Lena Teitelbaum. This past Wednesday, I was elected MCR President for the 2020-2021 school year. This is super exciting for our school because we've never had an officer from Northwood. Another big election coming up is the SMOB election on May 20th, which will be held online, and you should have received information about it in your school email. Back to you, Charlie.
That's great information, but if you want more information on the two candidates, look in the description for the links to their profiles and the Meet the Candidates video. Let's look ahead into college news. Many colleges across the country are considering making SAT and ACT scores optional. So far, 51 colleges and universities, including Boston University and the University of California, have dropped the SAT-ACT requirement for fall 2021. Some, such as Tufts University, will make tests optional for a 3-year period. The College Board has announced that the June 6th SAT will no longer take place. Starting August 29th, they plan to administer the SAT every month until the end of the calendar year. These dates also include a new September date that has not yet been released. Students will be able to register for these dates starting in May. If schools do not reopen in the fall, the SAT will be administered digitally. Whether you are in quarantine or not, here are 9 healthy habits that you can start today. Let's hear it, Jesse.
9 healthy habits to do while in quarantine. Take 9,000 steps. Get 8 hours of sleep. Drink 7 glasses of water. Take 6 minutes to meditate. Eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. Take 4 mental stretching breaks. Eat 3 meals a day and 3 healthy snacks. No electronics before bed for 2 hours. And 1 session of exercise. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Only 1 round of exercise? I could do that. Now let's go over to Nick for This Day in History.
When you wear a watch, you may wear it for different reasons. Maybe it's to tell the time, or to complete an outfit. But nowadays, watches are used for many different reasons. On this day, April 24th, 2016, Apple released a new technological development called the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch introduced the same features the iPhone could, but on your wrist. For many, it is a very useful tool to have, and it is also very stylish.
Thanks, Nick. That's pretty cool. But you know something that's even cooler? The Northwood Athletics Association has had its most successful mulch sale in history this year. Now, if you ordered your mulch and have yet to receive it, don't worry. Delivery is still going on through next Tuesday, April 28th. Thank you so much to the mulch buyers, the people that passed the word on to people that bought mulch, and everyone that supported the Northwood athletes and teams. That's all for this week, Gladiators. Don't forget, immediately following this show is the campaign videos, so please stay tuned for that. As always, have a great day, Gladiators. Enjoy your day, and we will see you next Friday. I'm Charlie Krakowski for the Northwood Update in my dining room. Oh.
Hello Gladiators, my name is Heidi Karmas and I'm running for the class of 2021 Vice President.
I have a really cool cat and a really cool dog, so I rest my case. Vote for me.
Oh, I was just kidding. I actually have something to say. Sort of.
So, first of all, every year I've been in charge of the hallway contest and we have won. If elected, I hope to continue this legacy and win us another year.
Second of all, I'm experienced. I was class president in our freshman year and vice president in our sophomore year, so I know what I'm doing. Third of all, I'm a very action-oriented person. That means that I set goals to accomplish them. When I'm passionate about something, my persistence keeps me from giving in. I will push for what needs to get done and won't stop until it's done. I'm also extremely flexible. I'm great at adapting to new and difficult situations and will work my hardest to make sure things go smoothly no matter how hectic the world around us gets. I get that talking myself up doesn't prove anything, but what if I did this? Okay, but actually, I want to prove myself through action, and I hope you all will give me that chance by voting for me.
Brought to you by Thomas Jefferson.
Hi, my name is Jana Rosetti and I'm just any ordinary gal, but I could be more as your vice president. As your future vice president, I'll make sure to listen to your concerns and work together with the future class president to make sure that your dreams come true. It is my mission to make sure that the student body and the student council come together so that the class of 2021 can have the best possible senior experience. Although we missed out on prom this year, I will work to further extend our class budget so that we can have one amazing prom. It's about to be our last year of high school, so we have to make sure to finish the Spirit Week. Strong! Hi, my name's Elizabeth. I go by Lily, but my name is Elizabeth Sampson and I'm running for the class of 2021 SGA President, and I'm doing this because my past 3 years at Northwood, I've always felt like Northwood is extremely divided. I feel like our student section at football games is extremely divided with the fact that the student section sits in one spot and everyone else sits literally everywhere else in the stands. I also feel like we lack a lot of spirit. For example, our winter pep rally was extremely dry, and we did things that not all the students could participate in to have fun, and I want to change that. And I feel like because I have leadership skills from being one of the many team captains on the Northwood track team and social skills I've gained, I would be able to bring together majority of our grade to get more involved in things like SGA so we could have a more fun year together. But in order for me to do things like that, I feel like a couple of things are going to have to change. I feel like one thing that we need to change are things like our Spirit Week. I feel like we come up with great ideas, but we don't think about like the majority of our grade. We don't, like, for example, Maryland Day, not everybody could participate in something like a Maryland Day. I didn't have clothes. I had to ask my neighbor if I could borrow clothes so me and my friend could participate so we could win the Spirit Shield because it's fun for us. Another thing that we need to change are our fundraisers. If our Shrinky Dinks and Mod Pizza and Chipotle aren't bringing us in money, why don't we try things like a bake sale? Like, we haven't tried that, and I feel like that's a great idea. Or maybe if Chipotle and Mod are ways that bring in money but not enough, why don't we just relocate and maybe try other places? And lastly, something I feel like we need to change is homecoming. I don't like how we divide our students based off our Hispanic population at Northwood. I feel like it would be more fair if we either had a room for every single culture at Northwood, or we just keep it all one room, because that's the whole purpose of a dance, for everyone to be together and to have a good time together. And this is my senior year and I want to have a fun time together with everyone for our last year at Northwood, if we even get a last year. So if you vote for me, these are some things I'm going to try to achieve. So I hope you do. Thanks.
What is this? Vote for let to. Whatever. I want to go to sleep. I'm tired.
I am elected to Renate, and I am running for senior class president. All I can promise you is that with your vote, we can work together to make our time in high school the best it can possibly be. We will use teamwork to raise money and improve prom, as well as some senior activities, including possibly a senior class trip. I will put all my time and effort into making our class the best it can possibly be. If we unite as a class and put effort together into fundraising and class activities, we can make a ton of money. And the more money we have, the more fun in high school we will have. I'll put the fun in fundraising. So please vote for me, and thank you.
That was a nice snap. Oh, it's school election day? If that is on that, I'm gonna vote. Oh, there's Lectu. I'm gonna vote for Lectu. Vote senior class president Lectu.
For me is a vote for change.
Hello gladiators, I hope you guys are safe and are following the CDC guidelines to help stop the spread of the coronavirus. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Denise Ramirez and I am a current junior here at Northwood, and I am running for class president. These are unprecedented times and I just wanted to hop on here and say that we are all in this together and hopefully we'll be back soon. I have lots of love for the Northwood community and I want to be a part of SGA because I want to give students a louder voice. And I want to be a part of the planning of homecoming and all of its traditions, prom, and fundraisers for our class. So a little bit about me. I have been a varsity cheerleader since my freshman year. I am part of National Honor Society and I am a student ambassador. I am also part of AMTAD and have participated in Billboard since my freshman year, and I have been in many spring and winter dance concerts. I also hold leadership positions outside of school, such as the Student Athletic Leadership Council, and I am an assistant teacher at my church school. I am running for class president because I feel that I am capable of upholding the responsibilities of a class president. I am hardworking, caring, responsible, and attentive. So please vote Sinise for class president. Thank you. Bye.
What's up guys, my name is Anaya Bovo and I'm running to be your executive SGA secretary. Being a school secretary has a few core roles, but the primary responsibilities of the position are to keep records of meeting content and ultimately work to keep the student body informed of school activities. In serving as class secretary for the last 2 years, I've had experience working with some amazing leaders to produce successful events and fundraisers. My goal in leadership is to help students feel actively informed, which requires work on both ends. If elected, I'd like to continue a collective priority of community engagement with the setup of things such as an SGA Remind for giving students consistent updates on things like meetings, school events, and fundraisers. For anyone who might not know, here are some current platforms we use to stay engaged with students. I hope you'll consider me to be your 2020-2021 secretary.
In such a crazy time, when everything is uncertain and scary, I want you to take comfort in imagining this. Quarantine is over. You are back on your normal routine, schlepping to school every morning at 7:45, but happy to do so after such uncertain times. As the year goes along, though, you start to wonder what happened to all the Northwood pride and memories. As your SGA Vice President, I will make it my priority to restore this spirit and make our school the best it can be, so that once quarantine is over, our school won't go back to normal. It'll be better than normal. As your school-wide SGA Vice President, you need someone diligent, someone able to communicate the concerns of others, someone who is passionate about their beliefs and encourages others to be passionate about theirs, someone who is dedicated to school spirit, and someone who is willing to go out of their comfort zone. I am that person. I have been a camp counselor. I tutor kids in Hebrew at Temple Emmanuel Hebrew School. I served as a national student organizer for Bernie Sanders. I serve as an ambassador for the Young Center for Immigrant Rights. I founded the student-led advocacy group FAIR, Fans of Asylum and Immigration Reform. I've been the Northwood Girls lacrosse manager. I'm a member of Northwood's National Honor Society, and I was Class of 2021 Vice President. As 11th grade Vice President, I attended the Montgomery County Regional SGA's General Assemblies, the Maryland Association of Student Council's legislative sessions, and leadership workshops to learn about initiatives the county and the state are taking to better our experiences in school and to give Northwood representation and give us gladiators a voice. I helped organize and plan fundraisers to give our class the prom it deserves, and I helped plan pep rallies and spirit weeks to increase school spirit and strengthen community. As school-wide SGA Vice President, I will continue these efforts to give Northwood students a voice in the county and state's decisions because it feels like Northwood is overlooked a lot of the time. I will continue to create a spirited environment through more spirit weeks and school-sponsored activities such as tailgates. I will advocate for better communication between teachers and students, for rewards for good grades and attendance, and for more homework support resources. Further, I will push for school-sponsored SSL opportunities through my connection with National Honor Society, and I will push for more creative outlets such as student-run assemblies, projects, and clubs so that every student at Northwood has an outlet to express themselves. I not only stand before you as a person who embodies leadership characteristics, but more importantly, I stand before you as a friend. Like a friend, I will be honest with you about the challenges our school faces. Together, we must cooperate to achieve our goals and deliver concrete results. I'm asking for your vote, and I'm asking for your help. As Michael Jordan said, talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. Let's go beyond winning games. Let's win championships. Together, as a team, let's make Northwood the best it can be.
What's up, gladiators? It's Christian Estrada, and no, I'm not here to talk to you about the weather. I'm here to ask you for your vote to be Northwood High School's SGA President. I've been a member of Northwood's SGA since freshman year, and it's provided me with the opportunity to work alongside some amazing people and get some great things done. Representing Northwood at countywide SGA meetings and statewide SGA meetings is an honor that I have taken very seriously. During my time as class president, the juniors were able to raise more money than we ever have, win the Spirit Shield, and win the Homecoming Hallway Decoration Competition. I'm looking to bring the success of the class of 2021 to the whole school, raising spirit, hosting more fundraisers, and bringing the issues that Northwood gladiators care about to the table, which we are so deeply underrepresented on. Let's make next school year one of the best by embracing Northwood's diversity, talent, spirit, and passion. I know that my best experiences at Northwood revolve around watching our student body talents, such as our Latin dance team, NHS cheerleading and palms, and our amazing drumline. I also enjoy events like International Night, Spirit Week, and pep rallies. Let's make sure there's never a dull moment at Northwood next year. Vote Christian to be your SGA president.